to WTOL 11 News at 6. I'm Noelle Blumel filling in for Michael Sandlin. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll get to our top stories and a check-in on Jeep Fest in just a moment, but first let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers. Chris, I've been loving the sun that's been out in downtown today, but is it here to stay?
Take your pick. Sunshine, low humidity, dry weather, and gorgeous feeling conditions. Noelle, yes, it is here to stay the rest of the weekend. So what you felt today, as we look over downtown Toledo, going to repeat again tomorrow, perhaps just a few degrees warmer. Speaking of Jeep Fest, look down towards Summit Street. What a beautiful display of all the Jeep Fest activities and festivities. Gorgeous morning earlier today for the Jeep Fest parade. We're at 76 degrees and northeast winds 8 miles per hour. You combine that with low humidity. It has been an ideal Saturday afternoon. I'll go and urge you, open up those windows, get that fresh air as we have evened out in the mid 70s. Not a bad start to the first weekend in August, and we've got gorgeous weather for Sunday, where we're going to have highs right around 81 degrees. Mostly sunny skies, dry and mild. How long it's going to continue before the heat returns, that's my 10-day forecast coming up. Noelle, back over to you.
All right, thanks, Chris. It's that time of year when dozens of Jeeps fill the streets and many events happen to honor the legacy of Jeep. Day 2 of the annual Jeep Fest is underway in downtown Toledo, and our Dominique O'Neill is live among all the action. So, Dom, how's it going out there?
Yes, Noelle, everything has been great. I'm joined right now by the event director with this little Jeep Fest, Whitney Rothkar. Whitney Rothkar, just tell us a little bit about how special and what makes this event a big draw every year.
Yeah, it's all so special. I mean, the people are what make it really special, and this year we named the All Jeep Parade after Bruce Baumhauer, so that was a really special moment to start the parade, and it was 1,400 Jeeps that rolled in the parade. So I think so many people come from everywhere to see our signature parade, and then all the other things we do. It's a very dynamic event.
Just kind of tell us this year compared to last year, what was the biggest difference and what do you think brought more people out?
Oh my gosh, way more people came out this year. The event grew. Last year we had 78,000 people. I don't have numbers in yet, but I'm guessing that we got to 85,000. Super excited about that. I just think the fact that we've added Friday night has really added to the event and brought people down and from out of the community. So I heard people came from Chicago. I met some folks from Canada today, and that's really exciting.
What do you think separates this Jeep Fest from maybe other Jeep Fests around the country?
The fact that we do it in an urban environment. We're in a city, we're in Toledo where we make Jeeps every day. So yeah, there are other events that happen in different places throughout the country, but the fact that we're in Toledo and we're the home of the Jeep and we make Jeeps here, every Gladiator and every Wrangler throughout the country, throughout the world is made right here at the Toledo Assembly Complex, and that's really special.
Just kind of tell me what makes it special for you year after year to come back and do this.
Yeah, so we're going on year 8, and it is really special to me, and it's a family affair. It's really the people. I have fallen in love with all the volunteers that work this event, all the vendors that come and vend at this event, all the people that come and watch the parade. It's such a prideful thing about Toledo, and that's what makes it awesome for me, is seeing all the people, and I think about all the high fives that I exchange throughout the day. It's really fun.
You know, what can people expect? Obviously, we still have more time here with the Jeep Fest. Just kind of tell us what we can expect coming up.
We do. We have one more day. This evening, we have Grand Barham over in Hensville and some fireworks when the Hens game is over. And then tomorrow, we have the 4-miler run and 1-mile walk. So that should be a lot of fun. Over 1,000 people are going to run tomorrow, and our vendor Midway and all the things are open tomorrow from 9 a.m. to noon. So we're excited to welcome people back downtown.
And overall, just kind of tell us how great it is to see so many people out here enjoying this nice weather and enjoying the fun.
Oh my gosh, the weather has been so fabulous. Everybody's been commenting on how great the weather is, and that just adds to the fun. You know, nobody's trying to get out of the rain or go into the convention center because it's too hot. Everybody's just able to enjoy the great weekend and the great scene that Toledo creates.
Perfect. Thank you for taking the time with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Great. And coming up at 11, I'll have the sights and sounds from people that were enjoying the Jeep Fest this year and taking in all the action. Reporting in Toledo, Dominique O'Neill, WTOL 11.
All right, thanks, Dom. Also at Jeep Fest, UAW Local 12 honored the legacy of Bruce Baumhauer. Baumhauer was Local 12's longest-serving president, and after running the branch for over 30 years, he's decided to retire. Local 12 members joined him in kicking off the all-Jeep parade with a well-fitting send-off.
After 32 years down at the Union Hall, and probably another 10 years inside the plant as a chief, as a steward, committee man. So he's been very active in the union his whole career.
We at WTOL thank Bruce for his 3 decades of service in Toledo. As day 2 of Jeep Fest gets underway, Jeeps of all shapes and colors continue to fill the streets of Toledo. The Jeep Fest All Jeep Parade brought hundreds of Jeeps that cruise through downtown Toledo, as well as 80,000 people from in and out of town to see the spectacle.
We can be here for a couple of hours, and we love to see the dedication people have to their Jeeps. Loved how they had the union workers go first, because those are like the people that we can thank for having the Jeeps, and then the rest is just kind of for fun.
There's also a park and shine that started at 9 and an indoor Jeep exhibit that's open until the end of the festival. Adoptable puppies were on display today at the Hollywood Casino. Planned Pethood teamed up with the casino this afternoon to host their 2nd annual Summer Pup-Up Bar. It featured puppies up for adoption, vendors, raffles, and more. Oh, they're so cute. People got to snuggle with puppies for a donation to hopefully find their new 4-legged family member.
It just works. People are here, they're having fun, they're coming out somewhere different to have these pop-up events, and it's worked out so beautifully for us. We found so many dogs, so many wonderful homes last time we did it. We wanted to do it again.
This is Blizzard here. We just have a great partnership with Planned Pethood. Amber's been amazing to work with, just to show the partnership with us in the casino and what we're able to do, showcase an amazing organization with some beautiful puppies, and everyone's smiling. You can look around, there's not a frown around, that's for sure.
That is adorable. And if you missed today's event, don't worry. The casino and Planned Pethood plan on hosting another adoption event soon, so you'll want to keep an eye out for that.
Did you catch the name of that dog? Blizzard. Interesting to think about here in the early part of August. We've got some hot dog days of summer. They're going to be returning back close to 90 by next weekend. I'll preview that in my 10-day forecast coming up. Well, it's great to have you along on this Saturday evening. We're looking forward to a gorgeous day on Sunday. It's going to be another day that really features brilliant skies, sunshine, low humidity, and highs close to 80 degrees. That cooler feel, so to speak, for an August weekend has really been an enjoyable and welcome sight across much of the area. So be out there to enjoy it. Let's have a live look over toward Marblehead Lighthouse Cam. We have blue skies and sunshine, a little bit of haze off in the skies, but our air quality has been fantastic across the area today. In fact, registering good across the board. So we've had no issues with air quality. Temperature-wise now, mid-70s. 74 for Findlay, 76 in Defiance. Bryan, you've got 76. Monroe at 75. Showed you Marblehead at 73 degrees. Another gorgeous day for Jeep Fest tomorrow. It is that day that you're going to feature a top-down, no chance of any rain, right around the mid-60s, 9 a.m. through noon, mid-70s. As you wrap things up into the afternoon, close to 80 degrees. So we're going to keep it in the green. Breeze is going to be in the air with the top down as we go through the course of the weekend. Rest of the night tonight, we're actually going to drop back into the low to mid-50s. This could end up being one of the coldest nights that we experienced this summer to date. As we drop back into the low and mid-50s, if we drop down to about 53, and that's what I suspect we may do, that'd be the coldest since June 10th, back toward the start of the summer season. It is going to be a chilly night tonight. Highs into the afternoon Sunday, right around the lower 80s. An east-southeast wind will make for a very comfortable afternoon, right around the low 80s then as we get into your Monday. So look forward to some gorgeous weather that will continue. Clear skies tonight, going to be much cooler. Winds are going to go calm, and that means we're going to fall very quickly tonight, down to 53. And should we reach that mark, it is going to be one of the cooler nights of the summer season. Could be a great opportunity to get those windows open tonight. Mostly sunny Sunday, 81 degrees. It is going to be dry and mild as we go through Sunday. Boaters forecast, couldn't think of a better day to be on Lake Erie. Mostly sunny skies, 81 degrees, waves a foot or less, and the winds are going to stay light much of the day, and that water temperature now 77 degrees. 81 the high on Sunday. Monday, 84 degrees. We're back into the mid-80s Tuesday. There's no rain through the end of the weekend. Early next week, mid-80s will continue into Wednesday. Thursday, upper 80s. Some more heat, a little more humidity Thursday and into Friday, but look at this. We are still dry. In fact, I expect the next 7 days we're going to go without the chance of any rain as we get through next week. And toward next weekend, that's when we start to get the heat that's going to return. We're back up toward 90 degrees. Saturday and Sunday may make it through next weekend dry as well, with a few showers and storms out there toward the end of that 10-day forecast. But a gradual warming trend is going to take us as we go through this week and into next weekend. That's a look at your 10-day forecast. Noelle, back over to you.
All right, thanks, Chris. Well, it sure has been a hot summer, but Lake Erie's warm waters are causing trouble in the western basin. Experts say temperatures have lowered oxygen levels, killing thousands of fish, especially catfish. Local charter captains are spotting large, decades-old catfish floating after dying from heat stress. Similar die-offs have appeared along the shoreline from Euclid to Geneva, affecting freshwater drum. Officials say the dead fish pose no health risk, but cleanup crews are dealing with the mess and strong odor. Chase?
Well, thanks. When we return, Harold Fannin Jr. speaks to the media today as the Browns go through training camp. Also happening today, the 2005 Gibsonburg baseball team got together to celebrate their 20th anniversary. Those stories coming up next in sports. Sports brought to you by Jim White Honda. Welcome back. NFL teams are going through preseason camp, and a lot of attention is going towards the Browns quarterback battle. But one thing you should be paying attention to right now is the tight ends, specifically Harold Fannin Jr., former Bowling Green Falcon. He was drafted in the third round of this year's draft. Canton native has been learning behind veteran Pro Bowler David Njoku. He also says it's been a long process since the combine, rookie minicamp, learning the playbook, and is ready to finally get back to contact football. But he also has the privilege of having to block Myles Garrett at practice.
Yeah, it's definitely different from college. Obviously y'all all know about Myles Garrett, the thing he can do. So, if I keep keep trying to block him, I think it's definitely gonna better me when the time comes in the games.
Meanwhile, over in Maumee, the 2005 Gibsonburg baseball team got back together to celebrate their 20th anniversary. This is the team that won the 2005 state championship after having a losing record in the regular season. The team story was eventually turned into a movie in 2011. And fittingly, the team watched a screening of the movie at the Maumee Indoor Theater. Head coach Kyle Reyes was a first-year head coach on the 2005 team and is still the head coach today. He says watching his players come together after all this time is something special.
It's very surreal. 20 years, it's went by fast. It's great to see, the kids, the players. Now they've grown up, tell me about their families and things like that. It brings back a lot of memories of all those good times, the excitement of 2005. So it's this fun, good feeling here today.
It's wild in the fact that, we're coming here for this. It's a cool story. I mean, we didn't think we were going to do what we did, but we did. And honestly, I haven't seen a lot of these guys in many, many years. So that's the best part about it.
Oh, sure thing. And finally, Gray Burnett, the Perrysburg wrestler who competed in the U17 World Championships this weekend, he got bronze. Burnett is the son of Perrysburg head coach Scotty Burnett, and Gray is going to be a junior this fall. He's already won 2 state championships. Congrats to Gray. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Happening today, Roosevelt Pool reopened after a $1 million renovation. The improvements include brand new mechanical equipment, a fresh liner and gutter system, and a fully renovated bathhouse interior. Roosevelt Pool will stay open through August 31st. That's 1 week longer than the other city pools. And tomorrow, your child can rock a do before school. Soul City Boxing Gym is hosting a free family fun day. There will be free haircuts, t-shirts, and food, and the fun, it doesn't stop there. You can check out a petting zoo, dunk tank, and more. The gym will also be giving out 300 book bags filled with hygiene products. This event will run from 11 a.m. to 5. Well, the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire has a new robotic engineering major. And unlike an old dog, these students will use a robot dog to teach them new tricks. CNN has more.
It's hilarious to watch people's reactions to it.
There's no soft fur or wagging tail on UW-Eau Claire's new pet.
It can walk upstairs, walk backwards. It can do like shake, handstands. It's very like performative.
But its skills mirror the most talented animals.
Learning the controls has been very fun, and then I've also been looking into like what other stuff you can do with it, because the whole point of this model of this dog is to be able to program it to do anything and everything.
Could be used to help somebody maybe who has like a disability or someone who is an elderly person who needs help.
UW-Eau Claire's robotic dog is a part of the new Assistive Systems and Robotic Engineering major.
Most of the robots that we bought have built-in systems where a student from day one on campus can just start playing with the robotics. But all of them are able to be opened up and we can actually control them and change them. So as the students gain more math skills, more programming skills, more reasoning skills, they'll then be able to start manipulating the hardware of the robot in various ways.
Programming and reasoning skills that are meant to help anyone in the future.
The way our world looks today is going to be very different from 10 years from now. We need scientists, we need engineers to develop these technologies to assist us.
My favorite thing that the robot dog is supposed to be able to help with is helping autistic children with like socialization. And then also anyone who's bedridden or can't do certain tasks. It has like a robot arm, and hopefully we'll make some other attachments to help them with any of their needs.
So while it may not play ball or fetch, UW-Eau Claire's new robot dog will be shedding light, not fur, into the future.
That, I don't know about you guys, that was frightening for me to look at.
A little frightening. You know, the first time I was down in Bowling Green and I saw the little robot delivery food. I don't know what it's
delivery
called.
robots. Yeah, Starship.
I was like, whoa.
I know.
And it's just part of the future, isn't it?
We're living in the future.
Those were super popular during COVID to deliver food when we were in college, and even that was scary to me. I'm like, I don't like a person not coming and being a living thing.
If I had some campus poly eyes fall from the sky right now from a drone, I think I'd be okay with that.
We would be quite all right, yeah.
I'd be okay with that too, Chris.
Weather-wise this weekend, it's been fantastic, hasn't it? Blue skies, sunshine. Look at this 10-day forecast. It is going to be rain-free not only this weekend, through the next 7 days with some heat late next week.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us at 6. We'll see you back here at 11.